See, there's a few people on here now. You guys can ask me anything. I've been tattooing almost 20 years. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about the industry, so you can ask me whatever you want. Why are tattoos in today? They have been in since around 2005 when Miami Ink took off, and that's just a rough estimate. I'm thinking around 2005. Specifically, Miami Ink. That's when they got popular, and then further catapulted with LA Ink. That came shortly after. I started my tattoo journey in 2006, and I was tattooing on skin by 2007, professionally by 2008. So I saw it all happen. And yeah, it was around that time, around the time I started tattooing, it became very popular. So how have you went up in price over the years? Periodically. So I started at 100 Canadian dollars an hour and went up from there. Last time I really raised my price was COVID, when PPE, the gloves, etc., were became expensive. But yeah, it's all been going up incrementally. I used to price my tattoos based on the city I was in, because I used to travel a lot. I don't travel much anymore, so now it's just yep, people scream during tattoos. That's pretty common. Not every day, but fairly common. You don't plan on getting a tattoo, you're going to be in the minority, but that's cool. It's good money, but I haven't raised my price since COVID, and I don't know where you're living, but in Canada, the price of living's gone up an insane amount. The supplies, so I mean, it used to be a lot better living than it is now. But you know, I do because I love tattooing and I'm able to make a living, not to get rich. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Quebec people, they get a lot of tattoos. Yeah, I tattooed in Gatineau, Quebec before. 7 times. I've made 7 trips to Gatineau. People like their tattoos there. I've never done cosmetic cover-ups for scars, but it is a popular thing. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I do realistic style tattooing, so that's what I stick to mostly, although I love doing animation style, and I would really like to get into more video game based tattoos. Not any tattoo, mostly realism. You don't find it attractive. Well, it's opinion, but a lot of people have your opinion. They don't find tattoos attractive. That's what's cool about tattoos. They're not for everyone. That's what makes it cool. I remember in the 90s when I started getting tattoos, you were a weirdo with a tattoo unless you were like military or in some lifestyle that tattoos were common. It was like weird to have a tattoo. So, I mean, it's definitely not for everyone. If you don't find it attractive, that's cool. You need the people in the world to not find it attractive, so it's cool to the people who get it. I like it. I like being a weirdo. That would be cool. Nintendo. I refuse to do a lot of tattoos, most tattoos. I only do realism, with the exception of video game based stuff, which I haven't done much of, but I'd love to, and animation based. I've done quite a bit of animation based, like Disney and Pixar stuff. But anything else, I pretty much refuse to do. I stick to what I'm good at. That way, I know I'm doing a good job for my client. I'm 45. Most places you can get tattoos 16 or older. Some places there's no law. You just get a tattoo whatever age, but that's weird. I actually did my first tattoo in 1996. Man, I'm loving answering all these questions. Just let me know anything else you want to know. I could talk about tattoos all day. Yeah, get your bills under control. Tattooing's an addiction. You can get carried away financially. Tattoos on black skin. Do you know modify the colors used? Yes. It's like two schools of thought. Some people don't want to do color on dark skin, but I believe that you can do color on dark skin. You just gotta know your colors. I like to exaggerate the colors so when it heals, the contrast is still there. 17 years married. That's pretty awesome. What made you get blackout tattoos? Well, I got my first tattoo in 1996. And you know what? I've had a lot of bad tattoos over the years. So I decided to get rid of my old bad tattoos by blacking them out. It is a good opportunity. You can go to deckertattoo.com if you want a tattoo from me. Most of my clients travel. I don't get many clients from the town I live in. I mean, I get a lot of local clients, but I'm booked up until 2027, and it's because a lot of my clients come from other places to get tattooed by me. So if you feel like you would want a tattoo from me, hit me up. I ran out of hold on, maybe I got a business card. Hold on, let me see. Decker_art. It's mirrored, obviously, because we're live streaming. Deckertattoo.com. I got some work to do over here. Yeah, so anyone can't see that sign, Tattoo Artist Q&A. I'll answer any questions you got. No, not really.
There was actually a whole MythBusters. There was a.
I have a 4-hour minimum charge. I tattoo only one client a day. So I bet you there are ladies that try and get free tattoos from other artists, but that is not a thing with me. I can confidently say by the time people pay their $500 deposit, they're pretty serious about getting a tattoo. So really, I don't actually see any clients until they pay me a $500 deposit. So, no freebies. The Gov licenses you and you inject people. Yes, exactly. In cahoots. I suspect you're all in on it. In cahoots. Well, maybe we could be all in cahoots with each other. That could be possible. You don't know. Because if we were in cahoots with each other, we wouldn't tell you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, man, you got a day off when you expect just one day off?
Yeah.
There are 6 registered shops in my town. Plenty of choices. My last tattoo was in Florida. The artist was really nice. Oh, lots of questions. I'm gonna scroll back here. How do you get the ink? There are registered dealers in which you get the ink. Maybe you could get black ink from Squid's or Octopus's hat. Who makes the ink? Ink companies. So, yeah, they're reputable companies. I would say 6 to 8 reputable companies.
Yeah, definitely.
Making color.
So, man, you got a day off when you expect just one.
I'm editing a podcast right now. That's what you're hearing in the background. I'm going to have a podcast out soon where I am having guests on that are getting tattooed. So my guests will be getting tattooed. No refunds. You can refund a tattoo, yes. Just get a vegetable peeler. Well, maybe. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I should do refunds.
One day off?
Yeah. My job, it's not stressful. Go to the office. I got a fan. I put on my leg and just sit at the desk.
It's beautiful, type of dry heel.
Exactly, and just like type or work on Photoshop or something. And it's an adjustable to standing desk. So if I want to break, I can.
That's what they call the Norwegian standing desks.
It has 2 clips underneath, and you can rise it up and lower it to whatever height you want. So
That's amazing.
I can be fully standing or fully sat.
I always thought it was like, it'd be so cool to have a tattoo table like that, where I could stand and tattoo.
Yeah.
You know, as I get older, I'm going to try and get that geared up. I'm sure it'd be an investment. Probably worthwhile to be not sitting down all the time.
Yeah.
So your job, like you're a sports journalist.
Yep. Partly. So my position is called Communications and Recognition Coordinator.
Okay.
So a big part of communications is, yes, writing news articles on events we have going on or anything like that.
Y'all be careful in chat. Your work speaks for itself. It's pro. Thank you.
That's right. A lot of people use the chat for distraction from the pain.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome way to top off a 4-day journey.
Can you make a lamp? Oh my.
show me where it hurts.
Scream.
Scream when it hurts, and they got the tattoo, no problem. They asked for payment, she said screaming.
Yeah,
No problem. They asked for payment, she said screaming.
yeah. That's wicked. That's it. Well, we're almost done hurting you with the black.
Sweet.
Also, thank you for chatting with me.
I love it. Their slogan is, "We'll hurt you and you'll love it."
I look. Oh yeah, definitely. So man, you got a day off when you, it's like just one day off?
Yeah.
Hop off a 4-day journey.
Sun dry it with salt and rub it with a handbag, Louis Vuitton handbag cream. He's fond of my work. I too am an artist. Oh, nice. What kind of artist are you?
Chatting for distraction from the pain.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome way to top off. What will be the main sport? It just so happens to be the main sport in
So like obviously hockey. I think Canada. Humans were splashing around, making so much more commotion that would attract the shark. Why did it go for the little dog first?
Mhm.
So that was the kind of the experiment.
So the urine they figured might have been, you know, if you were talking about a real life scenario, might have been something that attracted it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's kind of what I remember. That was part of the Mythbusters.
As you can see, most people around tattoo shops are totally normal, including me. Kat Von D. They saw you doing a huge skull back piece. Looked amazing. Thank you. It's totally not finished yet. We had to cut that session short because he had a bad sunburn. He was in some pain, so. But I thank you. That's pretty cool. You watch that. I'm starting to realize I'm getting some regular viewers. I appreciate it a lot. Watch out for my podcast coming soon. Listen, bro, I'm doing life in YouTube jail. You think you can hook me up with some ink? This makes you a prison tattoo artist. You're in my prison now. I'm in your prison gang. That's cool. You don't need me to hook you up with ink. There's ink available to everybody. Hard retention view time. Bro. KM doing hard retention view time. Loved tats all my life. Still haven't gotten any yet. I've never had cash to afford great work. And I'm picky with the artist styles. That's good. Wait till you can afford a reputable artist. I got this sock with a battery to charge my battery. I got this sock with a battery to charge my battery. Ooh. Oops. A signed disclaimer. Am I down? I'm not down for anything. Yo, that's what the little bride told me too. That's the key, bro. The socks. Being never going, but I respect the culture. God knows. There's plenty of ex-cons in my family tree. Any work, YX. Haha. this conversation is just going elsewhere. Tattoo is for life. Right. What if where I have been is who you are? Still, I respect that. This has become a prison debate and not a tattoo artist Q&A, but whatever you want to talk about. I'm just here doing tattoo artist stuff. Skin better prepped for tats with minimal sun exposure. And what kinds of moisturizer do you recommend for pre-tap prep? Or we can go for it. Well, instead of moisturizer, use just stay hydrated, because you can moisturize, but the first thing I do is I try and remove any natural and unnatural oils from the skin. Ink is water based, so since oil repels water, I want that water based ink to go in easy, so I don't want oily skin. So usually moisturized skin has oils in it, so I would say just stay very well hydrated, because also dry skin from dehydrated people is not good either. So instead of worrying about topical application when it comes to prepping your skin, you should probably worry more about staying very well hydrated before your tattoo. And sunburn is bad. Any sun exposure before the tattoo is bad. Don't do it. I get a good tat in Japan, or is it better finding Japanese artists in USA who specializes in that style? Sorry, I asked the Asian guys, but they were busy tatting and couldn't answer. Kanate. Kaiju. If you're in America, you can get amazing Japanese style tattoos in America. That's for sure. And stay hydrated, yes. That's the way. makes sense. I guess it's about elasticity with hydration. Does dry skin not soak up the ink or saturate readily as you would think? Exactly. Yes. What you just asked is the answer. It does not soak up the ink. Which can lead to being more painful, so you know. That's not good. Do you do a robot realism? Do you mean like a tattoo of a robot that looks realistic? I would do that. That'd be cool. Or do you mean like making your arm look like it's a robot's arm? Because that's cool too. And I would also do that. Yes. Yes, I would do that. So dry skin acts like a napkin and bleeds, where subtle hydrated skin keeps the ink in place. Yeah, and like you think dry skin. If I'm, the skin is dry, it's hard to wipe, and the person's just not as healthy if your skin's dry. So it seems to me that when the skin is dry, I can tell, and it's more painful. Robot arm sleeve, yes, that'd be deadly. Love it. Aftercare. It's important. I've heard a lot of people say it's about ink quality. Yes, ink quality. Application is the most important. If you're a bad tattoo artist, it won't heal well. If the tattoo is over moisturized, that's not good. Under moisturized, also not good. Must be bandaged the first couple days. Like the old tats that start out black and end up faded blues and greens too. Yeah, that's because back in the day, ink was actually like a concentrated blue or a concentrated green, so it that would happen. Because when the tattoo faded, it wouldn't fade to a gray, it would have that blue hue or green hue to it.
Organizations succeed. So, Sweetie.
Also, thank you for chatting with me for this podcast.
Oh no, it's fun.
I'm editing a
Good
podcast right now.
distraction from the.
That's right. A lot of
So
people
if you hear
use
my
chat
voice-
for distraction from the pain.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome way to top off a 4-day journey. Right. A lot of people use the chat for the distraction from the pain.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome way to top off a 4-day journey. Oh yeah. You're good. Imagine. Day 4. Freaking wild. So you. But yeah, definitely one of the highlights of my entire career, man.
Yeah, no, had to made worth it.
Yeah. I wonder how many hours we put in on your sleep.
Made my roughing. 8 session, each session being
And that kind of lines up with,
guarantee.
no, that's right.
That's but I can't guarantee walking back downtown like midnight, like
Yeah.
or excited.
This is one of the yeah, exactly, yeah, first view. But yeah, definitely one of the highlights of my entire career, man. That you flew in 4 days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, flying in, had to make it worth it.
Completely, yeah. I've been talking about it all summer.
Yeah, no, had to make it worth it.
Yeah. Putting on your sleeve.
It's made my rough it, cause like, take about, like eight sessions per quarter, and then the 1 or 2 to tie it together.
And that kind of lines up with my average. Like, my last couple color sleeves were 55 hours.
Yeah, I always
49
estimate,
hours lines it right up with that.
anytime anyone asks me, I always estimate 49, but I can't guarantee accurate, but that's my estimate. And sore, just wrapped and
Different routine.
cartridge to skin until,
It's like midnight-ish every day.
yeah, like, we wouldn't start tattooing like, yeah. Or
That's right.
we wouldn't start tattooing like cartridge to skin until like 4.
That's right. Completely.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been shy of,
And, you know, finishing up 10-ish. Because we did take on Perfect Amount of Ink for 4 days.
yeah,
And we would have risked not succeeding.
yeah,
So I think we did it perfectly.
hours,
Would have been shorter sessions. But
yeah,
gotten the Perfect Amount of Ink for 4 days.
5.
5 days would be rough. Like I said, we would have been.
Do you recommend artists practice on silicone pigskin?
Would have not been good. But if we could somehow see into the future and be like,
What's a good tattoo recommend?
Because we did take on
Proper tattoo aftercare is good.
There was some crystal ball being like, what you
After
can
inked
do.
is good.
Yeah,
And I would
So,
recommend
5 days would have been better.
bananas or grapefruit.
yeah.
That's
I
perfect.
think what
I would
happen
recommend
is
that.
We would have got more ambitious for 5 days and designed a bigger tattoo, and it would have been.
Every day would have been 8 hours.
Yep.
Yeah,
And we would have risked not succeeding.
yeah,
So I think we did it perfect. But
yeah,
I think what would have happened is we would have got more ambitious for 5 days.
yeah, definitely.
Would have not been good.
I don't know if I would be able to do 5.
Last night I dropped you off.
10 every night so far,
That's right.
and that's not including the tear down time and the photos, so.
Last night I dropped you off.
Yeah,
Would have been, which would have not been put about any. Would have been better. But
yeah,
I think what would have happened is we would have got more ambitious for 5 days, and designed a bigger tattoo, and it would have been.
every day would have been 8 hours.
Yep.
Yeah,
And we would have risked not succeeding.
yeah,
So I think we did it perfectly. Yeah. I think we nailed it on all ends. Right amount of days, everything, right?
oh, 100%, and yeah, like, I don't think me personally. Yeah,
So I think we did it perfectly. Yeah. I think we nailed it on all ends. Right amount of days, everything, right?
oh, 100%, and yeah, like, I don't think me personally 5 would have been excellent.
No. No. Would have been a good idea. Oh, we nailed it on all ends, I think. Say, okay, 5 days would have been better than 4 because it would have been shorter sessions. But-
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
And we would have risked not succeeding.
yeah,
So I think we did it perfectly. Oh, we nailed it on all ends, I think.
able to sneak into the cove
Yeah.
and attack the man in the rowboat. Unless you're me up because you're just gonna be.
Oh man, I already got you in the chair. I ain't got to butter you up. I already got it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like you said, it's the first time you ever picked. Yeah. Oh, I mean.
The journey, I gotta say.
Yeah. Oh,
Lovely journey, I gotta say.
tough because you're just gonna be.
Oh man, I already got you in the chair. I ain't gotta butter you up.
Oh, any time for that knowledge, man.
When you butter it up, it's pretty
Keep
tasty.
following my
No, honestly.
live streams. I'll give you more knowledge.
Lovely journey, I gotta say.
I've been doing this almost 20 years, so.
Imagine. Day 4. Freaking wild.
I already got you. When you butter it up with free tattoo.
Oh, man.
No, honestly, man. This is a lovely journey, I gotta say.